Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to play any chord on a guitar. That's right, any chord on a guitar. This will be a full beginner tutorial, so let's get right into this video. If you want to play a chord on the guitar, it's not that hard to do. It takes some practice, but honestly, you can learn the majority of the basic chords in a matter of a couple of hours. You won't be amazing at playing them, but you can learn them. It's very, very simple. So how to play any chord on the guitar. These are universal tips for playing any chord. The first thing that you need to know is the finger placement on the fretboard. Depending on what chord you want to play, you're going to have to place your fingers on the fretboard in various positions. For instance, easy, right? For instance, easy, okay? So essentially, you're going to place your fingers on the fretboard. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go with this chord over here. I'm going to place two fingers, and it doesn't really, there are ideal fingers to place on ideal spots, but it doesn't really matter as long as you place them down there. Form is not really what you're looking for. You're looking for functionality, okay? It doesn't matter what your form, for the most part, unless you want to, you can build better form, but as long as you play the chord, you're playing the chord. So if it sounds correct, it sounds correct. Doesn't matter. So I got spit flying out of my mouth at this point. So essentially, I'm placing my two fingers right here on fret 2 and strings numbers 2 and 3. Okay, and I'm going to strum through all of the strings like that. Very simple. Now, I do apologize, the guitar is a bit out of tune, but essentially the first thing that you need to know is where are you placing your fingers on the fretboard and on which strings. So on which fret or frets, on which string or strings, and then you need to know which strings you have to strum through. For some chords, you strum through all of them. Other chords, you strum through some, okay? Kind of depends on the chord. But you got to know, where do your fingers go? Which strings do you hit? Once you know those two things, you can place your fingers in position. And I will tell you the first thing that you need to understand, curl your fingers as much as you can. Don't place them like this. You're going to hit all the other strings that you don't want to hit. Trust me. I learned the hard way. My dad is an expert musician. He plays so many instruments fluently. And he always told me, he would tell me, son, curl your fingers. Curl your fingers. He's upstairs. I'm actually in my parents' basement filming. This is his guitar. He's got all the instruments at his house. So whenever I do music videos, musical tutorials, I kind of do it here for the most part. Other than if it's something I can bring over, like a trumpet and stuff like that, where I've rented those and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, essentially, you got to curl your fingers. So put your fingers in position and curl them. Not like this. Curl them. Look at this. Look at the curlage right there, okay? I should be a curler. I should go in the sport of curling. That's how much I'm curling my fingers. Very simple. Curl those fingers as much as you can. Press down firmly on those strings on the fretboard. And then, with your thumb at the back, press your thumb against the back of the neck of the guitar. This is the neck of the guitar. Press your thumb down, okay? And here's another factor. You don't want to rest. We're not taking the lazy way. This is not a lazy man's instrument or a lazy woman's instrument, a lazy person's instrument. You're not keeping your fingers resting on the other strings. Listen to this. My hand is resting on those strings. They're not ringing out. The moment I lift my hand, they're ringing out. Very simple, right? Listen. You don't want that. As soon as I lift it off, you're good. And then when you have your fingers in the right spot, curled, your thumb against the back of the neck of the guitar, your hand raised off of the strings, strum, baby, strum. Strum, baby, strum. And guess what? You can even do it. You want to sound a little, I'll give you a little tip. You want to sound better? Give it a smack. Like a boom. I'm telling you right now, you give it a strum and a slap, people are going to say this guy or girl, this person, knows how to play, right? Look. Look, one chord, a sound basically like I should be on the stage in front of about 20,000 people. Simple, right? Well, come on, who wouldn't pay to come to a concert with me? All right, anyways, all jokes aside, okay? I can't keep a straight face when I do stuff like that. All jokes aside, those are some great pieces of advice that you can use to play any chord on the guitar. You just need to know the fingering of it. You need to know what notes you need to strum, what strings you need to strum across. And yeah, you can use that to play any guitar chord that exists. Those are the pieces of universal advice that will work for you, work for me, work for everyone else. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.